always driving. It's the story of my life, driving. Hopefully, this video stays nice and smooth. This is a very good part of back roads. I am driving back to town right now. Trying to get some more materials and whatnot. Keep the builder moving. Oh man, I just said that and the road's about to end. The good road. So it might get bumpy here. If it does, I apologize. And alright, it's still pretty good. This is the older part of the road. It's been rainy. You guys know that. We've been trying to finish the tiny house, and it's hard to do whenever it is raining because getting materials I need for the inside of the house, I don't want to get all wet. Unfortunately, fortunately, the back of my truck has a cover. Unfortunately, the bed of my truck is so small. You can't put sheetrock in there. You can't put anything that you don't want to get wet because sheetrock or anything like that, it sticks out past the tailgate, so the tailgate's down and everything will get wet. So it's been tough. So I've been driving this 4Runner for multiple reasons. I've been driving this because it's easy to throw stuff in the back and whatnot. I like to bring a dog or two with me out to the property, or all of them, depends. And I like driving this sucker. We haven't gone camping in a minute, clearly. We had a baby. It's hard to do. I want to get back to camping. Oh, we're back on good road now. I think this is going to be a minute. I don't know why they skipped a little section, but you guys can see the good road back there. I guess you guys can see the whole drive back there, so you know what I'm talking about with the road. Hopefully we'll get back to camping. Now that we're figuring out Reagan's schedule, I've kind of got it down where I personally know which cry for Reagan is for what. Is she tired? Is she about to fall asleep? Is she hungry? You know, whatever it is, I'm figuring it out. Danielle's got it down on her side. I can feed her from a bottle a lot easier than Danielle. We think it's because Reagan can smell her and is like, oh, this is not supposed to be bottled up. It's supposed to be from the tap. And for me, it's just, oh, this guy, there ain't no tap. I just need the bottle. So we got it pretty good. And hopefully, we've been taking her on walks and everything, a lot less because of the rain. But we're trying to get it down, hopefully, where she's good in the car, so then we can make a trip down to my parents, see them. Thankfully, my parents are very understanding when it comes to this. We are trying our absolute best to get down there and all of that, so no worries. Some people are worrying more than us and our own family, which is odd. I get it, but odd. Very odd. It's been a lot of reflecting lately. You guys saw the last video where I kind of said, you know, we're just kind of doing things our own way. And I don't know how everyone else is, but I'm the type of person that I got to get stuff out of my head. And when I say things and I get it out of my head, it's easier for me to handle. I think that's why a lot of people do therapy. I just don't really find it necessary to, I don't really want to talk to other people. I got you guys. You are my therapy. But with all the stuff that, you know, is going on with the neighbor's property and all that stuff that I talked about before in the last video, it really just starts to get to me and eat me up. And, you know, things don't go smooth, and things go really smooth and then not smooth, and then you get to the point where life's going great and then something bad happens, and life is crazy. And the older I get, just literally the less I care. I just truly, I'm just at the point where I just want to be happy. And my parents are getting older, and you never know when the last time you'll be able to see them. is going to be. You never know what the last conversation is going to be. You never know what the last memory is going to be. And I'm 40 years old, and I never thought I'd start thinking about that stuff. I guess just ignorance is bliss with that. But it really makes me think about Reagan, and you just never know what could happen. And I just want Reagan to live the best possible life with the least amount of worries. And a lot of worries these days, which a lot of y'all can really understand, things have just been getting worse and worse and worse in the world. Politics, religion, the economy, jobs, just everything. It's not going well. And I'm not saying religion's bad. I'm just saying a lot of people are fighting over it. Politics, yeah, you can probably say that's bad. A lot of people are fighting over that. I think it's all stupid. The economy's not going great. Jobs are getting taken over by AI, and when the economy's bad and you're trying to have a job that can support you, sometimes it can't, and just all this stuff is just, it's not good. It's just not good. A lot of people work their whole life to be able to retire, and then they retire and Social Security's drying up. Their retirement plans aren't working out, and it's like, what do you do? So Danielle and I are trying our absolute best to figure out a retirement plan in a way that sets us up, but also sets up Reagan. And we have things up our sleeve that we're talking about and trying to accomplish and do. And I moved out of my parents' house at 18 or 19, and I never went back, and I've been on my own since. And it's been a struggle for a long, long time, and it took a lot later in life to kind of get more comfortable. And I'm hoping that we can figure this out so earlier in Reagan's life, she'll be good. And that was the whole point that kind of sparked the idea of the tiny house being built, because one, Danielle was pregnant. It'd be easier for us to finish the tiny house and move in rather than the big house. And then two, it'd be a long time from now, but it could be a place for Reagan to stay on the property if she wanted to stay when she's older. Three, it'd be a guest house. And then four, hey, why not film it, put a video out, make 1 million views on it? You know what I'm saying? We're hoping to set it up where Reagan has the opportunity to not have to struggle if the economy stays bad or gets worse. Never know by the time she's 18 years old how it's going to be. I hope we figured it out by then, but I'm not going to hold my breath with the way this government is. We're hoping to set her up so she has the opportunity to stay, and we want to set up a life that she wants to stay. Unfortunately, where I grew up, the opportunities weren't there for what I wanted, so I didn't stay. Our parents definitely encouraged us to move out and live life and learn to be adults and all that stuff. And we'll do the same for Reagan, but we'll also give her the option of staying and living the best life she can, especially if the economy is not good. And it used to be, and maybe life is just coming full circle, it wasn't always, hey, turn 18 and move out of the house. People had big families, and then the family took care of family, and it was just a cycle, you know. Yeah, the grandparents are there, you take care of them, they pass away, parents grow up to be the grandparents, the kids grow up to be the parents have kids. You keep the cycle going, and you stay on the land, and you keep the house alive, you keep the dream of the family alive, all that stuff. And And that died off in my lifetime. I don't know why. It just did. And maybe it's coming back around, and maybe by the time Reagan gets old enough, it will be where it is like that again. See this truck behind me tries to pass me up. This old 4Runner can only go so fast. I like it though. It's slow gang, part of the slow gang. But I'm hoping, I really am hoping that we can set Reagan up for a good future of just living life to the fullest. It used to be work hard, you get a career, you work hard your whole life, you get a pension, you retire, and you could support a family on one income. And now it's just not the life we live no more. Careers are dying, lifelong, jobs are dying, companies taking care of their employees is dying. Life is just different, and it scares me, freaks me out, but I'm also very thankful that we're in an opportunity that our job is just to film, and that means we film whatever we want and we make money. And luckily for us, we went in the realm, even though it sucked for a while, of building, because we're literally building our future, and it's going to set our child up. And we make money by making our life better. That's crazy. Not a lot of people get that. Most people have to work for somebody. They get a small percentage of the massive amount of money they make, the company, and then the person in charge of the company just gets filthy rich and gets to live comfortable. I do think the owners of a company should, because they have all the liability, and as an employee, if you get fired or whatever, go on with your day. As a business owner, your job goes under, everyone else loses their jobs, and you're the one that's stuck with the debt. So I do think it's great that a business owner gets all the money and gets to capitalize off of that type of stuff. I think it's great. Life is just weird, and I don't know if it's just because what's going on around the world right now and in our country, it just makes us think the way that we do. I see a lot of people posting videos about trying to fight back to the system, and I'm glad that people are doing it, but it's also sad to see that so many people are struggling, and there's almost no hope for some people because it's just too far gone. And a lot of you guys watching that are older, it's not like y'all can just go out and get another job, another career, and be good. You've already done that. You put in your time, you put in your effort. Now you're just screwed. What do you do? So whatever we could do to kind of get Reagan set up, I'm all for. I'm very grateful Danielle and I got to live crazy lives and do what we wanted when we were younger. I'm really glad that we waited until our older days of having a kid, because truly it puts us in a place to be stable enough to think about helping her out and setting her up. And yeah, I don't know if it's just the state of the world that's making me think all these things lately or what, but things are changing, and you got to change with it to survive. And you got to try to beat the system, put some cheat codes in the game, reroute the game, whatever you got to do to get ahead without doing some really bad things. And so I'm trying to figure a way to do these things as the dad and father, a husband, and I'm trying to figure this out, and it's a lot of responsibility and it's a lot on my shoulders, but at this point in my life I'm okay with it because I've already got to live life to the fullest and do everything. It just puts a lot of my mind and just gives me a lot to think about, I guess, and with stuff that I never thought I'd have to think about, because Danielle and I didn't even know if we wanted kids. And a lot of this kind of stems off the last video y'all watched, Cock the Crockers. But I do these videos because it's kind of just getting my thoughts out, and then also I get y'all's opinions, and I get good opinions, and then I get a-hole opinions, and it's good to see both sides, because sometimes you get more from a hater than you do a supporter, because a hater will tell you things and you take it how you want, but sometimes a hater will tell you more, tell you what you need to know more than a supporter. And I'm not saying that what they say is right sometimes, but sometimes when someone is screaming at you so much, it just lets you know you're doing the right thing, and lets you know that you're going in the right direction, rather than people just patting you on the back. So I'm trying my best to pay attention, to listen, to see the signs, listen to my gut instincts, all that type of stuff, to lead me in the right direction, to lead our family in the right direction. And the more you think about it, the more you realize life is crazy, life is short, life is just a game, it's how you play it. This is a kind of cool car you might see drive by here in a second. I gotta slow down. There you go, did y'all hear it? I don't know if you can see it back there. Pretty cool. Life is a game, and I'm gonna just master this game, and I'm gonna set it up to where Reagan's got cheat codes, and we set it up where she just gets to just live life to the fullest and get all the benefits out of the sacrifices we made, and just hope that she realizes it and she takes full advantage of it. That's all you can hope for as a parent. And I hope we're doing the right thing, and I hope we're making the right decisions, and hopefully you guys watching are pointing us in the right direction and giving us good advice and cheering us on and telling us to pump the brakes when we need to. And hopefully the last video and this video is making people think for themselves, making people realize they shouldn't be brainwashed or told what to do all the time or how to think or whatever. I think that's like the coolest part about being an adult, is you can make your own decisions. If your life sucks, it's gonna suck because you suck. And everyone goes through bad scenarios and different bad times and whatnot, but if it stays that way, it's because you're not changing. And nothing changes if nothing changes. So if your life has been miserable, or it's sucking, or not going the way you want, make some changes. Listen to your inner self, the inner voice, and start taking some risk. Make some changes, move, save money, do something. And I think that's the coolest thing of YouTube, of our YouTube stuff, is hopefully it shows you guys that we're not scared to make moves. We're not scared to take risks. We're not scared to flip the whole script up. Just flip the table, boys. We're almost done with that puzzle. Flip the table. Get a new puzzle. Who cares? Do what you want. Take a risk. Live a life most people are scared of. And I hope our videos show that, and I hope our time on YouTube has inspired people and maybe taught people that this lifestyle is a lot harder than a lot of people give it credit for. Maybe we're just some type of entertainment. Maybe we're here to spread the word of trying to be positive or trying to go for your dreams or whatever. You just have to take what you want from our videos. We've never forced anybody to watch any of our videos, and we're always grateful when people do watch it. These cars behind me are probably like Golly, this sucker goes slow. I'm not a grandma, I'm driving a grandma car. Oh, here they go. They're going around. They got tired of it. When a Kia Soul is passing you up, you know you're going slow. Hopefully we're bringing value to you guys. We go through different chapters of it's fun, it's not fun, inspirational, we're just trying to survive, happy times, not happy times, hanging out with people, not hanging out with people. That's just real life, folks. And whatever day we wake up as and in, we're going to share with you guys, because I think that's the most relatable thing you could ever do with other people, is just be honest and real and transparent. And we live in a world of fake and lies and deceiving and taking advantage of and all sorts of stuff. And I'm tired of it. I'm just ready to just live life. What makes us happy is what I'm going to do. If it makes us money, very happy. If it doesn't make us money, I'll figure out a way to make money. It's just a part of it. But hopefully, I don't know why you guys listen to me yap, but there's got to be a reason why in life my destination was to get on YouTube and talk to you fine folks in the morning. I got no idea why. I know why I started the channel, but I don't know why it's lasted this long. And I don't know why more than one person watches it. But it is a pretty cool honor to just get thoughts out of my head. It's always a great reminder for me to talk about what's on my mind. It's always a great reminder to know that we do have people. It's always a great reminder to look back and say, hey, you had good days, you had bad days, days that you felt defeated and destroyed, and look at you, still thriving, still going. It's crazy. Life is wild. So truly, truly appreciate it. And thanks for being my ears to talk to, my therapy. You'll probably save me hundreds and thousands of dollars on therapy, because I just talk to you guys and you guys tell me what I need to hear and sometimes what I don't want to hear. And because of all of it, I get to put food on the table for my family, which is wild. And yeah, it's interesting. There's a truck that finally passed me up, so I'm gonna let it be that. Hopefully you guys having a great day, and I'm hoping we get some sunny days back here and kind of get back to it. Trying to finish this tiny house because tired of building. I'd love to see it, my final vision come to life. So hopefully you guys have a good one. Peace!